All right, everybody, hope you're doing well. We're going to start our stat unit. So we have a lot of different information we're gonna have over this next few weeks. Make sure you have a calculator. A TI is helpful. I understand how to work a TI. Anything else, it's gonna be a little bit more challenging, and Google will have to be your friend there. Just kind of a heads up, I can't really help you outside of a TI. So make sure you have one of those. If you scroll to the bottom of this page today, you have all your helpful calculator hints for this one. So that will help you out, kind of what we need, how to find different statistical information. And if you need help with that, please send me a reminder. I'll be glad to help. All right, let's look at some of our information. So let's kind of look at what things mean and what all of it is and kind of that information we got here. So what is the mean and what does it measure? So the mean here is the average of the set of data. And the symbol for mean is going to be an X with a little bar up top. So that is your symbol for mean. All right, I'm just going to go down. The median is the middle number. And it tells you what's in the middle. What is the mode? This is the number that appears most frequency. Now, you could have more than one mode as long as it appears more than once. If it's the number that appears the most, it is the mode. If the same number appears 4 times and that's the most time, you could have, or 2 of them, you could have 2 different things. If everything only appears once, then you can also have no mode. So be careful with that. What is the range? The range is the distance from the smallest to the largest number. So it's the distance from the smallest to the largest number. And this is always max minus your min. Okay. What is Q1? Let me go through while I'm on this kick. So this was X with a bar over it, so keep my symbols. All right, what is Q1 and what does it measure? Q1 is quartile 1. And it is the middle of the smaller half of the data. And you'll see that labeled as just Q1. And if I come over here to Q3, quartile 3, that is the middle of the larger half of the data. And once again, that is Q3. IQR, this is the interquartile range. All right, and to find that, you're gonna take your Q3 and you're gonna subtract Q1 every time. So you're finding your 2 quartiles, finding the range between those. Standard deviation is the average distance of the data points from the mean. And that symbol is like an O with a little hat on it. It's right above it. It's prettier up here, but we're good to go. So that's kind of your definitions, what I'm going to be talking about. show you kind of an intro to it today, so the stuff we've been doing for a long time. And then throughout the next few weeks, we are going to expand. So it's important to, before we start new material, to review the stuff we've been learning. So here is a set of data. We're going to state the 5-number summary, so minimum, Q1, median, Q3, and maximum for the data set above. What's the mean? What's the IQR? What is the standard deviation? And what is a box plot? So a basic box plot. So a lot of information. So first thing we need to do is we need to put this in order. So 2, 2, 2. So 2, I'm going to cross them out as I go. No 3, I got a 4. No 5, I got a 6. I got 3 7s, 1, 2, 3. No 8, no 9. I got 1 10. I got another 10. I got an 11. I got a 12. I got a 14, 17, and then 2 19s. And it helps if you cross them out so you can go to town. So now here's where you can type them in the calculator. I would highly recommend typing them in the calculator and getting your information. So here, once again, you're gonna go stat to edit, type everything in the calculator, and then engage your one variable stats. On the Zoom, I will show you how to do that. If you need help looking at that, please come talk to me. I will be glad to help you do that. So state the 5-number summary here first. So I got my minimum is 2. My Q1 is 5. My median is 8.5. My Q3 is 13. And my max here is 19. So once again, by hand, we find the middle. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here's the middle. So that kind of splits us up. That's why 8.5 is my median. This is my min. This is my max. So the middle of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's my Q3. So that's why it's 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's my Q1, that's why it's 5. So you're counting. What is the mean? So add them all up together, divide it by your total of 16. So X bar, or the mean, is equal to 9.313. What is the IQR? So remember, Q3 minus Q1. So 13 minus 5 is 8. And the standard deviation, look at your calculator, and that's going to be 5.565. And then now drawing a box plot for the data. So remember here, 2 is my minimum, 5 is my first spot, and then 8.5 is here, and then 13 is my Q3, and 19 is my max. So remember, I got bars that go through your Q1, Q3, and your median that we connect. That is my central numbers. And then we got the whiskers that go out to the end. And we have our box and whisker plot. All right, take a look at this, pause it. Let's look at these math grades. Pause it, try to work through it yourself, and then come back and watch it. Other than that, what we're gonna look for here is the 5-number summary. So your 5-number summary, remember here is, that's your min, your Q1, your median, your Q3, and your max. And then I need to find my mean, my IQR, my standard deviation, and then I want to find my range and my mode. All right, and then we'll draw the box plot. So here, if I want to put everything in order, kind of helps you out, and then you can use your calculator. Calculator will do it for you. You don't need to put it in order. So my smallest number here is 31. So 31, 54, 56, in the 60s. I got a 60 and a 62. Then I got a 71. Oh, I got a 69 too. 71, 77, skip the 73, 2 79s, 81, 83, 91, and 94. All right, so I got everything. Just ran out of space because I started too far to the right, but it happens. So looking at this, my minimum number is a 31. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my median number here is 73. And my max was 94. So now in the middle of the days, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's my Q1 is 60. 1, 2, 3. And then 79 would be my Q3. Sorry, 81 would be my Q3. I miscounted. All right, now my IQR, or sorry, my mean here is 70.667. My IQR is 21, 81 minus 60. My standard deviation was 15.619. I'm using the calculator to get those. My range would be my big minus my smallest is 63, and my mode that occurs the most is 79. And then lastly, take these, make your box plot. So 31 was my smallest spot, then 60, and then 73, and these are just an estimate, and then 81, and then 94. So you got your box, you got your whisker, and I would highly recommend writing the value above it. So if I ask you really quick, or you need to pull data really fast, it's already there for you to do. All right, and then lastly, once again, there's your calculator steps. If you got any questions, let me know. But you need to be able to find all your information. So there's your definitions. So finding all your information will be helpful moving forward. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope this helps, and I will talk to you later.